Hello, fellow coders. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to tackle a classic problem on LeetCode, the palindrome number. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out any coding challenges from me. Alright, let's jump in. So the problem here is, given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. What is a palindrome? A palindrome is an integer when it reads the same forward and backward. For example, 1 to 1 is a palindrome because if we reverse it, it will still be 1 to 1. And 1 to 3 when reversed becomes 3 to 1, so it's not a palindrome. Okay, looking at the examples, 1 to 1 is true, minus 1 to 1 is false, 1 0 is false. We can clearly determine that all negative integers cannot be a palindrome. Second, all single digit numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, all will be palindrome. And there can be two possible use cases if the number is of even length or odd length. There is a follow-up: can you solve it without converting an integer to a string? The first thing that comes into my mind is that we can just convert it into a string and just check, keep two pointers, one from the left, other from the right, and compare. If we don't get the same digit, then it's false. Let's try to solve it by this case. Okay, so this was fairly simple and it works, but there is a follow which says, can you solve it without converting it to a string? So how do we approach this? A next possible solution can be we just reverse the original number and see if the original number matches the given number. If it is, then it's a palindrome, otherwise it's not. Our top use cases will remain the same. So let's try to solve for this one. Okay, so in this case, now what we have done is that we have just reversed the entire number x and stored it inside a new number called ref, which denotes the reverse. And we run this while loop until we reach convert all the digits of x, and then finally see if reverse is equals to x. Let's try to run this use case quickly. So this essentially is something that we are looking. But now take a moment and try to understand if there is even a need to reverse the entire number. Let's say we started with 1 to 1. We can just reverse till we reach the halfway point. For example, let's try to add another use case. Let's say it was 1 to 1 to 1 to. Now, if you see, we reverse, we divide the number into two parts and reach to 1. And then from the right hand side, we again start from the move towards the left and get to 1. So this should, and when we reach the midway point, you would know if both the numbers are equal, then it's a palindrome, otherwise it's a no. Now, talking about a special case, let's say it's 1 to 1, then we will reach the midpoint, then we can see that either the entire number matches, or if we divide that number by 10, then it matches. So let's first try to solve a simple use case when there are even number of digits. So we have 2 1 1 2. We start till we reach the midpoint, where let's say the x would be 2 1 1 2. We extract the first digit 2 and x becomes 2 1 1. Then in the next case, x becomes 2 1 and the other number becomes 2 1. Now both the digits are the same, so we output is true. But what if they were even or number of digits. So what will happen is that when we reach the midpoint, the reverse will have more than one digit. So we need to omit that. So we can add a condition that requires we remove the last digit. And let's try this out. So 1, 2, it's 2, 2, 1, 0. Okay. False. So there is another use case which we need to add that if last digit is 0, then this leading zeros won't happen. Okay, so now we are done. Let's run it and let's run it. Okay, so we have tackled the palindrome number problem without converting it to string as well. And that's it. We have reached the end of the video. If you have questions or suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments below. If you are into coding challenges and want to level up your skills, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for joining today. Until next time, happy coding.